respond. Andrea?
Jerry, a big shakeup in a small village. First, the police department is out. Now, the mayor. Budget cuts are forcing the village of Mount Sterling in southeast Madison County to eliminate its police department. 10 TV News reporter Glenn McIntyre live in the newsroom tonight with the story for us. Glenn?
Yeah, Andrea, in a community where attendance at council meetings rarely breaks double digits, tonight's meeting made news for turnout alone. But that was only the first of the headlines made in Mount Sterling tonight. Before an overflow crowd, the Mount Sterling Village Council convened and immediately went into executive session to discuss the fate of the police department. Last week, the mayor told 10 TV cuts in state funding left him no choice but to lay off the entire department with the exception of its chief. While council met behind closed doors, Madison County Sheriff Jim Sabin tried to reassure the crowd that his department would serve them in the absence of their police force. When council reconvened, one councilor questioned the mayor's numbers.
I'm not so sure about the revenue shortfall that has been represented in the media. I think there has been a misrepresentation.
Still, the council voted 5-1 to lay off all police officers and all dispatchers. That's when their constituents had their say.
If there are pink slips to be given or drastic cuts to be made, I want those cuts in administration.
This village has a lot of elderly people who are scared. I live in a senior building. Those women in there are scared to death.
Who's accountable? Who's being held accountable? Is there any accountability amongst you guys?
Mayor Charlie Neff pleaded poverty, but the crowd wasn't buying it.
You want me to resign? Sure. Yeah.
The mayor gave them their wish, telling the crowd he was done, verbally resigning and walking out. He may have been done, but the drama wasn't.
I'm in charge.
It's in the law. This is a public record. Public record. You know what? You want to go this way? I'll pull a Khrushchev. It's on the warrant list.
And it wasn't done there. A few minutes later, a grocery store owner by the name of Scott Jewett stepped forward and pledged $35,000 of his own money to help save the department, although that's not clear how much that will actually help. The layoffs take effect at midnight, and the mayor tells me his resignation was real. Live in the newsroom, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.
Pretty lively